How's that? Can you hear my dulcet tones now? Can you hear me now, mother? I neglected to copy my storage. I forgot to copy my audio seen into this overlay. I was just saying, apologies for not being around lately. I've been streamed for over a week. Unfortunately, I've had a catalogue of disasters health-wise, so unfortunately not been able to stream. Wanted to, but couldn't. It's the first time, apart from last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, I managed to stream and play a little bit. Like late yesterday night, and today was the first time I've been able to actually sit at a desk. So, yeah, we'll get into that, I suppose, if we start chatting later. But yeah, it's not been great. Had better days, so just waiting for Triple to jump on, and then we're gonna sit and have a chat about whatever we decide to have a chat about. How are you? How's life? Yeah, I just want a game. I just want to get into it and talk to people and feel like a human being again. Although I don't look like one. I've got my new camera, so just hanging to work. When you finish, you got long to go. I can't go over the delay. It's pretty difficult to chat with a delay, isn't it? It's weird. Couple of hours left. Sorry to hear that. But be home soon. We'll go quick. Stay here for a couple of hours. We'll go quick. We'll have a laugh. So I've got a new camera. I've got the Osbot Meet 2, which is an amazing little camera. Tiny small. I mean, literally tiny small. I'll see if I can. Let me see if I can find the. It's 4K as well, although I'm not streaming in 4K. Osbot Meet 2. Oh god, that's not what I want. Osbot Meet 2. I want their website. Here we go. I'll show you this. This is Meet 2. There it is. So I can't tell you how small it is. Let me put a browser overlay up and I'll show you this little camera. It's unbelievable. For what its size, it is truly tiny. Website uses cookies. I know it uses cookies. What are you telling me that for? Oh, no, I've got to join the mailing list. I don't want to do that either. How to get rid of that? What? Why isn't it? Oh, I'll use my monitor. I'm not going through that. Oh, let me use my monitor. Let me add my monitor. Display capture. Yeah. So this tiny wee. Let's have a look. This is it here. I've got a little grey one. And it's about 2 inches by about 1 inch in size. And it's a 4K camera at 30 frames. But you get 60 frames at 1080p. I'm just really surprised just how versatile it is for such a little camera. So for example, it's got really good AI features built into it. So if I go like that, it'll now auto frame to me. So if I move, and do things like that, it'll try and. But obviously, I'm in a very small frame, so it'll keep that frame. As you can see, I've got a green screen behind me, so it keeps to that. And then if I go like this, it zooms in, which probably means now you're very unfortunate enough to probably have a full thing of my awful looking face. That's not great. And I'm using Stream Deck as well, so I've got a Stream Deck now, so I'm really pleased with that. Let me see if I can find that preview again. Is it zoomed in? No, it didn't zoom in, so let's see if I can get it to zoom in. There you go, that's auto framing now, so I've turned auto framing off. But we'll leave auto framing on. As you can see, it's doing a few things there. But yeah, it's a really clever little camera, and this probably explains it better. But I'm so impressed with it for the amount of money it cost as well. It was. I'm blown away with the Stream Deck, if I'm honest with you. Hold on, I don't know if Spotify's loud on the channel, but it's actually really loud in my ears. I haven't worked out how to quiet it off in my ears. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't believe the amount of things you can do with it. It's truly amazing. I mean, at the moment I've got obviously it works my OBS, Twitch, the amount of Twitch stuff I've got from people like Nutty and people like that work with StreamerBot, and the amount of things it can do, that's blown me away. So my Twitch profile that I've got on my Stream Deck. So for example, I can see who I follow and who's currently streaming, and I press a button, it takes me to their stream, and on the Stream Deck, and I can press another button, it gives me a browser up at their stream. But if people come in and follow or chat, I can do shout outs for people that are in my stream. So for example, you, there you go. That's a shout out to you. And that's all automated through StreamerBot and Stream Deck, which is amazing. Although I use Frosty Tools for my shout outs, there's a cooldown on that, which is quite a long cooldown because I'm tight and haven't paid for it. So I'm thinking of actually getting the premium version of Frosty Tools because it's amazing for what that can do, some of the features it has. But the shout out on there is I think it's like you can do one every like 50 minutes or something. But auto shout outs, raiders, and auto shout outs subscribers. But if I want to shout out an individual, I can't. I can do that, but as I say, you get a 50-minute cooldown. So obviously with this one that I've got from StreamerBot with Nutty doing all of his amazing coding that he does, it does it for me. So that's fantastic, and I can see my bit rate if I'm over and under my bit rate, and you can run giveaways from it. What else can I do with it? I'm monitoring all my stats, so I'm using Hardware Info 64 to monitor all of my stream stats. So, my stream stats, my PC stats. So, I've got obsessed with the fact that my stream drops, or used to keep dropping it like every time. Now it doesn't. Now it's the game. Normally it drops. Like last night, I started doing Battlefield 6, and the stream fell over because Battlefield 6 fell over and took the graphics card. The graphics card stopped working. The driver, it just overdid the graphics card, which I think was a me problem rather than a graphics card problem. I was fiddling with some custom settings on a graphics card, and I think I screwed it over. So I've changed that for Battlefield 6. I'm gonna attempt to stream Battlefield 6 a bit later on to see if that fixed that. So I'm obsessed with it. Are my settings right? Have I got all of this right? So I've got I've only got a Stream Deck with the 15 buttons on it. It's a really old one, but I got it for like 40 UK pounds. It was cheap as chips, so it was a fantastic price, and it works, it functions. It's not brand new, but hey, it doesn't have to be brand new for it to work. And so I use Hardware Info 64 on there, and I monitor every key stat that I need. So I've got to have a backwards and forwards button, so I only get 13 stats that I can monitor, but I monitor all of the CPU health, all of the graphic card health. So that's when the CPU's waiting or it's busy, when the graphics card's GPU is waiting or it's busy. So, if it's waiting, it means or it's busy, it just can't handle any more stuff. And Battlefield 6, when that crashed, I noticed the graph that you get on the key. You get an actual graph. It's not so you can see in real time what's happening there. I could see that the busy time was spiking just before it fell over. So while there's nothing I can do about it because you're streaming. You can't do anything with your graphics card or you're streaming unless you're streaming off a separate, you've got a 2 PC set up, and I'm not that fancy. I have to speak to Credo at some point and see if I can pick his brains on a few things about what I do right, what I do wrong, and what suggestions he's got for PC health and stuff. Because I know he spent so much time on that. It would be worth speaking with him, I think, just to see what he can suggest. So I've got to do a few more things with the stream. I want to have more scenes and do giveaways in terms of channel points. I did do one with StreamerBot. What was that I did with StreamerBot? That was opening. It was opening. It was loot. You put loot in, and then you say, "Oh, you found a cake." Whatever. Here's 1,000 channel points or stuff like that. But it wasn't very fancy. There was no graphics with it, and I know that Districts was shown off one he said he'd coded yesterday. I think he bought it. I don't believe he coded it. He bought it. He 100% bought it. Or he managed to find it on the internet. So I've got to find out where he found it from. It's really good. And that you could do some, like have grey zone loot in it, and you just spend some time in grey zone and screenshot loads of stuff and weapons and things. We can make some really fancy giveaway stuff there. I don't know if someone finds a phantom plate carrier, they get 10,000 channel points or stuff like that. Just to make it more interactive. Because my streams need to be more interactive now. They're not interactive enough, I don't think. Oh, Creeder is just raiding me. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, you hero? Your ears burning you or something, mate. I was just talking about how good your streams are and how I had to pick your brains about stuff. How you doing, man? How you doing? Long time no speak to. I'm not actually gaming at the moment, everybody. So thank you so much for that. I was just sitting here chatting. I've not been, unfortunately, not been great to stream. So I'm just getting back into it health wise. First time I've been able to sit at a table for a while. So thank you, man. That's amazing. Thank you so much. How you been? You're streaming, you're making your dear ladies out there earning your corn. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Oh, what did I do wrong in my life? Yeah? Do you like my camera, mate? Look, got a camera. Yeah, I was just saying to Blazing, I've had the last week, 10 days health-wise have been awful. My Crohn's has been really bad. I ended up in hospital. I got rushed into hospital one day. You're making upgrades, dude. You've got to. I need your help. I definitely need your expertise and a few pointers. Yeah, I was just singing the praises of a new camera I've got. So I've got the Osbot Meet 2, the 4K camera, which is absolutely stunning little camera. It's like 2 inches by an inch thick. It's so small and it sticks out 4K at 30 frames. I'm not running it at 4K at the moment. I'm running it 1080 at 60, but it's amazing. It's got AI built into it, so it does auto framing, auto zoom, all that sort of stuff. You do gesture controls, you know. So at the moment I've got it an auto frame and I can turn that off. So there, it's just come out of auto framing, and I can do like an L shape, and it'll do zoom. So it'll zoom in, and you can set it up in the software how much you want it to step up. But I've been fiddling with it, so there's a good chance if I do auto zoom, you're going to look up my nose or something. My nose is big enough. I don't need you looking right into it. That's not good. And then I've got a newer key light, the GL1 Pro. Got that for some lighting because the office is really dark, so I had to get some lighting. And I managed to find it on the old Fleabay, which was really good. Some guy got it brand new as a unwanted gift, and he was just getting rid of it, and I got it for like 70 quid. And I think they're about 110, 120 quid new. This thing was brand new in the box, never been opened. That was a great result. So that clamps to the back of my desk. And so, yeah, so I've got some lighting now so people can actually see me. So what I suggest people do, if you take a screenshot of my face, and then if you put that in a frame over your fireplace, it'll stop the kids going near the fire, because it'll scare them away, in case I have to explain that one. I've got kind of face for radio, you know. I'm not that good looking. So that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I need to pick your brains about ideas more than anything. You know, things I could do for different scenes and things. I've got this chatting scene at the moment where I've got the armory. It's like that nutty overlay chat never wants to disappear. It's supposed to disappear after every message in 10 seconds. It's supposed to just never does. Supposed to hide all the messages after 10. Never does. So I'll make a change now. What I've got to do is hide it and then get it to connect again. So I'm always in there doing that. So I might have to look at a different one of those because Nutties isn't working for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's just decided it doesn't want to work. Yeah, I haven't got a Scooby about why that is. Yeah. I think Triple's coming on later for a chat as well, so we're going to get together and have a little chat. We're doing well with the followers. 89 followers. 89 followers and 1 off of 90. Can you believe it? 1 off of 94. I can't believe it, mate. I'm stoked. Which, yeah, we had a couple of new followers yesterday, a new subscriber yesterday, which was really nice. We were only on for a couple of hours doing a bit of grey zone looting in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah, why can't we have at least 3 follows for one? That you know, they need to up the follow count, don't they? We'd all be partners otherwise. I think that's probably why they do it. But there you go. How was your stream? Were you grey zoning? I appreciate it, both of you. You're always lovely to me. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. What's everyone else doing in the stream? What we all doing? Bit of grey zone, a bit of Battlefield. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully do a little bit of Battlefield later. Potentially with Triple. I think Triple's coming on later on. So we're just going to have a little bit of a chat stream. Just talk about life in general, gaming, and what everyone else wants to talk about. I had one guy in the stream yesterday who I thought he was joking, but yeah, I actually think he was serious. I said, "How are you, man?" And he went, "Oh, I've had better days." And I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And he went, "My wife's left me taking my dogs and taking the kids. So I'm sitting here with a bottle of whiskey, randomly going through Twitch, and I came to you." Didn't really know what to say to that. But the poor dude was serious. And I went, "Well, have a few beers, man, but you're not going to find the answer at the bottom of a bottle. But if someone deserves a whiskey, it's probably you. Obviously, you don't know why that was the case, but you know, I'm not here to judge people. I can talk to people about shit like that, but that's a bit of a hard one, wasn't it? Poor dude. I felt so sorry for him. But, you know, life goes on and all that. Yeah, poor lad. What else did we do yesterday? Yeah, Battlefield and a bit of Grey Zone. Bit similar to you then, mate. So yeah, so if you ever got a spare 10 minutes, dude, I'd like to pick your brains on a few additions. There's things I could do to change it up, you know, help people. I helped like districts that didn't knowledge I knew, but I don't know, just something different, you know, just something that catches people's eye. I want to do like silly things. Like I started with StreamerBot playing with, you know, someone could do. I was explaining this to Blazing and that, so apologies for repeat myself. So I was doing, if you did exclamation mark loot, you could go looting and you would get, here's a cake, or you want a banana. Here's 1,000 channel points. But there was no graphics with it. It looked boring, you know, that sort of stuff. Right, are you going to join the Discord or not, silly man? I'm getting told off now by Triple. I'm terrible at Discord, by the way. Am I joining your Discord, Triple? Oh, I guess I am. Am I in your Discord now, Triple?
No, you're just talking to a wall.
I'm not talking to Triple, apparently. I am, really. Yeah, so I was just saying to Credo about different ideas. I was just trying to think of different things we could do on the stream, you know, that's more interactive for people when we're viewing and just chatting and stuff like that. And also, you know, when we're actually in the stream, what we can get up to. Are you streaming now then, Triple? So I can knock you.
About to be, yeah.
Yeah, give me a shout and I'll knock you.
Yeah, about to be. Still setting up.
What do you mean you're still setting up? Yeah, I don't know. He's young lads.
I know.
No priorities, everyone. He's got no priorities.
I do. My wife.
He just said his priority is his wife, so I can't argue with that.
No.
You can't argue with that at all.
Nope.
Good luck trying. Well, yeah. I've virtually met Maddie, so.
I mean, she'll tell you off. So.
She's told me off quite a few times.
Yeah, she has actually.
Yeah, his missus is lovely, by the way. His missus is lovely. She works for charity. She does a lot of charity work. His wife, a lot of charity work.
What the fuck? He's such a.
I don't know if anyone can hear. You can't hear Triple, so I don't know if you can hear him or not. But he's now laughing because he knows what I'm leading up to. Most of the charity work's being with him, if I'm honest. But you know.
Oh, you muppet.
So we're trying to think of what should we talk about on stream. So
other than one issue that we have, I mean, we can talk about anything. We can talk about.
I don't know that's right. I don't think that's a right thing to mention live on stream. No. I think Credo, you may well know about
an issue
that's plaguing us, our little group at the moment, our little group of people that we fiddle around with.
That's one way to say it. Yeah.
I don't know if fiddle was the right word there.
No.
No. Let's not say fiddle. Let's not. We can't say play around with. It's now getting even worse, isn't it? Oh God.
It is. You're digging yourself a hole here.
Yeah, maybe game. We game with. Yeah, maybe we
that
game
works.
with. Yeah, no, that works.
That works.
I'm full on painkillers, so if I say anything, if I say anything off, then I can blame it on the drugs.
Yeah, but you've got to keep mentioning that you're on them, just so everyone knows. Everybody new comes into the chat.
Yeah, this dude's lost it. What was he talking about? Well,
they're going to be really giving you some funny looks.
yeah. Well, I don't know if the issue's us or the issue's other people. We are. So you've been around Twitch a lot longer than us, Creeder. So you may probably have an answer for this. If someone has been either
don't do it. No, seriously, don't do it. Let's not. Just let's not.
I've been told on my ear.
Let's just save us.
Yeah,
let's just save yourself the agony. You know.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it, Creeder, because I need to give an individual an opportunity to speak to me and Triple before we make a decision on our next steps.
Me, it's you more than anyone.
Yeah, we'll do, mate. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm a bit pissed about it. So,
wait, does he know?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, cool. Right. Okay. Cool.
No. Right, get in, and then we'll chat. We're gonna have. Should we have a chat for an hour, then game?
Hey, what, me and you?
Yeah. Talk about life in general, and then do a bit of gaming.
I can't hear myself on your stream, by the way.
Can you?
Yeah, I've just joined it just to see if my internet's fucking up. I think it's a little bit slow. It's driving me a little bit insane.
There's yeah, Creeder says you can hear you fine. Oh, that's good. Blazing can hear us both. Woo. So I think we should talk about, get well off that subject, but I think we should talk about gaming in general. Certainly what we're looking forward to in the next like 4 to 6 weeks. There's some amazing games coming out.
Season 1, Battlefield 6. Like, I'm creaming my knickers for it. I won't lie to you.
I was like, about Battlefield, and then I watched a video by, I want to say Tactical Brit, or it could have been Westy actually. I think it was Westy. Did a video on some changes you can make to make the game feel more like BF3, BF4 in terms of its movement. You know, when you're ADSing, when you're doing all that sort of stuff. Because I was struggling with the ADSing and keeping on target.
Yeah.
I made those changes. I played like 3 games, and it's like night and day for me.
Like, is it just that much better?
Unbelievably better. Like, I want to actually play the game. So that's good.
No, fair dues, yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah. And then obviously the stream fell over yesterday, so we'll go in and. But I was fiddling with the stream, so I think I had a lot to do with that rather than it being anything else. So yeah, if a bit later, then we'll go and do a bit of Battlefield. That'd be freaking awesome. Obviously, the big elephant in the room is what's Arc Raiders going to do to every other extraction shooter on the market currently.
Well, with the cheating in Tarkov, I think they'll probably take the lead for a little while.
Well, how many extraction shooters are actually on sale at the moment on Steam? I mean, I know Tarkov's now being sold on Steam.
Tarkov, Arena, you've got
Grey Zone.
Right, but I don't know if I'd call that an extraction shooter, but I guess
it's an extraction shooter. It's a Milsim extraction shooter. It's an extraction shooter.
But I think for them to pull the numbers that Tarkov pull, I mean, Tarkov streaming numbers
it's the biggest selling extraction shooter of all time on Steam. Arc Raiders.
That's on Steam, though.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. If there were numbers for
the size of my small jug, I've been made to drink. So the consultant said I'm not drinking enough water, and I said I drink between 3 to 5 liters of water a day. Every day.
Fuck off, you do. Fuck off, you do. You're such a liar.
No, I do. Honestly, 100%. Closer to 3, sometimes to 5.
Right, when we met up,
he's such a...
we were with each other for like 4 years. About 4 hours.
Yeah.
You did not drink a fucking sip. You had a tea. That was it.
Right.
You waffler.
I've I don't walk around with this thing in my hand all the. Can you imagine me walking around with that in my hand all day?
Why
Look
not?
at the size of it. Look,
Why not?
it's huge.
I
I never
actually know
leave.
you
I never leave the house. I'm either working or streaming. So most days, Jesus Christ, Triple, thanks for that, mate. Most days, I drink between 3 and 5 liters of water, and the consultant said, "Well, your blood pressure is on its ass, so you need to, when your Crohn's is bad, you need to double that." And I went, "What? How can you double? That's 6 to 10 liters of water a day." I said, "Firstly, that's bad for you, and secondly, do you know what it's like to suffer from Crohn's? Have you ever treated anyone that's going through a Crohn's bout? The last thing you want to do is eat, and the last thing you want to do is drink, because you know the consequence of doing either. And mentally, your mind just goes like, that's food, don't go anywhere near it, because that's going to hurt you." So, and I've lost like 3 kilos in 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I've lost 3.5 kilos, actually. So it's not,
Christ.
it's not good. Crohn's is shit. It's proverbially shit. It's a horrible disease. And at some point, I will be doing a charity stream for Crohn's. So I want that to be massive. If I get some followers out of it, that'd be amazing. But I want to do what I can. I'm going to go to Crohn's and Colitis UK and see if they can give me some like graphics and stuff that I can stick on, and adverts that we can run and do all of that to get people's awareness of Crohn's and colitis up and stuff. And if I get one person watches a stream in 24 hours, that's one person that knows more about Crohn's than they did before they joined. So, and it affects everybody. Like, the worst is kids. I can't stand seeing kids ill at the best of times. But yeah, kids with Crohn's and or colitis is awful. So I want to do something around that. So I don't know what happens with charity streams, how you work charity streams. I don't know how that goes. I think there is something you can do on Twitch, isn't there, where like if someone subscribes, all of the money goes to charity or something. Can you do that? Is that possible? I don't know if you can you do like a giveaway where all your money goes there, or is it bits would go there? How does that work? Oh, it's donations. I'm looking on their thing. Donate to charity. How to do a fundraiser on Twitch. Choose your charity. Switch on your fundraiser. Make a difference. Oh, okay, so people donate via PayPal Giving Fund for the fundraiser. So can you do Crohn's? Oh my God, I didn't know it was built into Twitch.
I mean, I'm not surprised, dude. A lot of people do a lot of charity streams and everything.
Crohn's. Oh, look. Athletes versus Crohn's and Childhood Research Association. That's actually a UK charity. Crohn's and Colitis UK. They actually do a fundraiser. Oh my God. Oh, now I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We're doing that.
You can hear me, right? You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
So I can't get into Battlefield because my internet's so bad. Oh no. That's not good.
Has your internet been all right? Have you done a speed test?
Yeah, mate, it's been in the fucking bin since last night. Like, I mean, in the bin.
You know that, who's your provider?
Fucking some shitty one that I don't know why, but we fell for it. And now we're with them, stuck with them for a while. Hey Broadband.
Who do they back it off to?
I can't fucking remember.
Hey, as in the H-A-Y, yeah?
Hey Broadband. Hey exclamation mark Broadband.
Hey Broadband. Hey Broadband.
Right now I'm getting 70 up.
Status.
Sorry, 70 down I'm getting. Wait, what? I'm getting 40 down, 70 up.
There's 4 reports of issues with them at the moment.
Fucking backwards, isn't it? Yeah, I think there is some problems. It's fun.
I wonder if they back that off to you, because there's no way they do it.
Yeah, there is no way. Maybe there is, I don't know.
Hey Broadband.
How am I getting 40 down, 70 up? Like, that's backwards. Normally your upload is worse than your download. Always the case. Fun.
Let's have a look. Being a T's and C's, who they back it off to?
Oh, fuck no, it's probably British Telecoms.
Oh, you fucked if it's
Everyone
British
else is.
Telecom, mate.
Yeah, but everyone else is on BT. Everyone's on BT.
I'm a Virgin Media.
All right, yeah, fuck you. I don't get Virgin Media in my area.
Well, we
I
did
live in central London. One of the biggest. Right, the GDP of London is bigger than countries, and I don't get Virgin Media. You live in a small little fuck off out of nowhere little town.
Village. There's only 8 houses here.
You suck eggs, right? And you get Virgin. How the fuck?
Because we went to BT and asked if we got all of the local villages around the area to club together and commit to taking out BT fibre, would they put in fibre? And they said no. So the committee went to Virgin, and Virgin said, let's get together and talk about it. We got together and we spoke about it. They said, this is what we need as a minimum. All of the villages, the parish councils all got together and it went marketing, knocking door to door. And we all said we'd sign up, and you had to pay 385 quid up front, plus your monthly payment.
A lot of money.
To help pay to put the broadband infrastructure in. And the farm I live on, they gave them access to the land and said you can dig and do what you want free of charge. We'll not charge you rent. That'll be our contribution. And they got so many people signed up to it that Virgin Media refunded the upfront payment to everybody. And that's how we got fibre. And I've got a gig up and, a gig down and 110 up from that. And before that, I was on BT, and I was lucky if I got 3 meg down.
Okay, but I was never that bad. Okay, I was never that bad.
Awful. You couldn't you couldn't game. If someone in the house decided they wanted to watch a video, you couldn't game. If somebody wanted to watch a video and you were gaming, they couldn't watch a video. That's how bad it was. It was awful. It was so bad. And I needed it because I work from home. So no one was allowed on the internet between the hours of like 8 and 7 because I'd be working. So when like Virgin Media comes, I mean, I'm gaming, my son's gaming, wife's watching videos or doing whatever it is she's doing with her crafts and stuff on the internet. And
motherfucker, and I'm sat here like a gimp in the middle of central London.
In central London, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, mate. The country infrastructure is screwed. And don't get me started on, because that's political, and I don't have politics in the stream. But I'll suffice it to say, why do foreign countries own our infrastructure? I.e., our rail networks.
Saudi Arabia own more of London than the King of England.
We have a client that owns, but I won't say the client name is, but they own a serious part of London. You know where all the doctors and all of that are. You know that end of the street.
Yep.
English. They're an English family there, and most of that, and the square mile around it.
Mate, I'm not being funny. Imagine having that sort of money. Like
well, if they throw a party, the Lord Mayor of London goes, mate.
That's what I mean.
That's the sort of family they are. But I've met a couple of them, and they're amazing people. They're really nice, down to earth people. Believe it or not.
Right, I don't know what I'm going to do this stream now because
we'll sit here and talk for a bit.
I've got to advertise the Battlefield stream. It's awkward.
I've just done mine as a just chatting. Just chatting. This is my first ever. By the way, for everyone that's viewing, thank you so much for staying after Creeder raided me, and Creeder, you're a star for raiding me. This is my first.
Oh, look at you getting legs up.
Just chatting stream. I don't.
He's getting a leg up. He's cheating.
I don't know what to say about how we do a just chatting stream. It's just us chatting. Yeah, what do we want to chat about? What do we want to chat about?
Anything.
Can't be aimless. Can't be aimless.
I wish. The only thing that comes to mind when I'm talking to you is one very specific thing, but we're not allowed.
Yeah, but man love in certain countries is allowed, mate.
Shut up, you muppet.
Hold on, I'm going to have a look on the green because I'm streaming on the green. Oh, yeah, loads of viewers. I lied, none. We're 89. We're 89 followers, mate. I'm 1 follower away from 90. Come on.
I'm 4 away from 100.
Come
I'm
on.
so close.
If you're not following me, I don't do this normally, but oh, that was fortunate. Look, it just came up and said follow. Yeah, click that follow button. It's free. It's about the only thing that is free. So, get us at 90. It's never moving goalpost, obviously, because it'll fall over and I'll just want 100. But
I think, yeah, that you will soon. Don't worry, it won't take long.
no, I got 2 followers last night and a new subscriber last night.
Fucking hell. Red Hardy, fucking 784. Jesus.
Say again?
We look like little babies paired to him. He's got 784 followers.
Who?
What a bastard. Credard.
Credard, yeah. I mean, have you seen his streams?
No, because I don't watch fucking Grey Zone.
Dude, just go watch his streams. The stream just for the production quality. Don't forget the game. If you don't like Grey Zone, then try to convince you that you need to play Grey Zone more to get to like it because you'll love it.
It's crap. No, it's crap.
It's not. Do you want to argue? Are we going to have a let's have a debate about Grey Zone?
I'll happily.
Right. So why do you think it's crap?
Because it's such a fucking hollow game at the moment. I'm not saying I don't hate the game. I really like the game. I love the in-depthness of it. However, it's hollow at the moment. And it's partly to do with I can't stand these fucking companies doing this is just the beta and it's an open thing where it will last forever and it's in development and we're just going to release patches every now and then. Like, fuck off.
Right, but
you are on 0.3
right
of Grey Zone.
Yeah.
They are estimated to be done with the game by like 28, 29.
27.
Are you taking the fucking pit? No, it ain't. 28. Look at the numbers.
It's 27.
Yeah, but doing the math, you're on 03 now, right, and the game's been out for like what?
034.1 and 035 is due out imminently, and then after that will be 0.4. So, but in the same token, my counter to that is, would you prefer them to rush the development of the game, release a bag of shit that goes nowhere?
Okay.
Tarkov.
Sure.
Tarkov.
I wouldn't say that. Nah. I wouldn't say Tarkov's a bag of shit, mate. It does not... Hang on. Before I say this point, I need to get a bit back.
You know, if you don't want to look at... if you want to play a game with graphics from the 1980s, then yeah, right.
Hang on. A game that has 5 million followers, a game that has 6K views, and this is a... H4 in England.
That was because there's nothing. There currently isn't anything like it on the market, and Grey Zone is not trying to fill the space that Tarkov has got. It's going down a different road, isn't it? It's going down it's more milsim-y type. Sorry, I'm brushing my keyboard with a paintbrush. I'm not being. Well, I am being weird, but
What the fuck?
It's my OCD. It's just sorry, my CDO, as I like to call it. Just getting the better of me. So Grey Zone is playing in the same space, but it's not the same game as Tarkov. You can't compare the two. They're extraction shooters, and that's where the comparison stops. And like anything that's in development, and it's going to have teething problems. Don't get me wrong, mate. I'm the first one to go around and scream blue. I died 3 times yesterday looting from bots that would hip fire me from 100 meters in the head. You know,
the bots is one thing, but I'm not too fussed about the bots because it's normal. It's supposed to be hard. I get it, but for me, it's such a right. Okay. Let me give you this. Right, give me this. I started playing Grey Zone and like really played it for like about 2-3 weeks. Like I no-lifed it. Maybe 2 months ago. And the leading gun was the DDM4. It was just the only gun with a longer barrel, suppressor, and that stupid fucking sight.
The Voodoo.
That's it. That's it. That's the only gun you're gonna have to run if you want to be competitive in it or any good at it. because every other gun is fucking arse in PvP. In PvE, you can probably
Yeah,
get away
kinda
with a couple of
struggling
other
that.
guns, but
You get away with the MCX in PvE.
those two.
You
PvE is
get
fine.
away with a
PvE, you can get
shotgun.
around with a pistol. You can get around with a
Uh,
pistol in PvE, but PvP, you're stuck to one gun. Sniping in it, they got two snipers. It's a fucking jungle. Give me a ghillie suit. Give me a sniper. That's fucking cool. There's some
I
good bits there,
I think
but
having ghillie suits in Grey
why
Zone would
wouldn't
be
you?
so OP. It would be so OP.
Yes, but they'd have to figure out a way of no, like bringing it down a bit, or just have more infrastructure for shit other than oh my god, I can inspect my gun 4 different ways. Like I appreciate it, it's really cool and I enjoy it, but you're you have one gun if you want to be good at PvP. PvE is like yeah, okay, cool, great. I cleared out Black Sapphire, great. They respawn while you're
Black
still
Sapphire,
looting Black Sapphire.
Midnight
The
Sapphire.
hotel.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just it. None of it feels good. None of it feel. It does feel like okay. You get your first kill. You nick their gun. Other than that gun, what other cool thing do you get from killing that guy? Nothing. You
Uh,
don't really get any credit. You don't get any tally. You don't get any recognition for it. It's just oh that guy's now lifeless. Body's lay on the floor. Great.
what do you mean by that? I don't.
Like it's there's no recognition. There's no oh, that guy is on a 4 kill streak, like a little tag over your name or
Oh,
a
right, okay.
leaderboard or like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like there needs to be a reward for killing these guys, but there isn't. It's just killing them.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. My counter to that is nice to have a game that people aren't hung up on their KD.
Oh no, I agree. I agree.
So I think having those sort of stats out of the game, I think is a good thing. In terms of the gunplay, yeah, they need more guns.
They
but
do.
That is when you're asking people to bring more guns in, you got to think of the development life cycle around bringing a gun into the game is massive. It's not just a case of the artwork and oh yeah, here it goes another gun and this is what its hits will do. The mechanics around that and how that interacts with every other aspect of the game must be massive to bring a gun into the game that's not been coded at the beginning and brought in the original point one of the game.
Okay.
And that's why the life cycle of the game is so long. That's why it's going to take them as long as it's going to take them to bring out.
It's fucking slow. You have to admit it.
How long has Tarkov been in beta?
I'd argue Tarkov's a full game by now.
Well, it's only just coming out at gold now. But how long has it been? How long has it been beta?
I don't know. I never played it. Like I never really played it. I played it a couple of games. Think about this, right? Look.
How long?
Again. Admittedly, this is EA, but if you're looking at say Battlefield, right?
July the 28th, 2017, it started.
Jesus Christ!
And it's coming out.
Must have more people on their payroll from that.
And it's coming out November 15th, 2025. So I think you can forgive Grey Zone their development life cycle.
I can forgive it, but it's not right.
But they're a small team of developers and not EA. They're not what you're about to say. They're not, anyone else. They're not a big team. They're not Epic. They're not people like that. They're a small team of developers that, the company's getting bigger. They're just going through an expansion at the moment.
Okay, let me give you this argument then. Actually, let me do one tiny bit of research before I say this. Hang on.
Go on.
Right, I haven't played this game. So I'm not going to sit there and say it's like any good because I need my own opinions on it. But from what I've seen, okay, I can't talk and type. I'm a fucking gimp.
You're talking Arc Raiders?
No.
Oh,
Approximately 2.5 years. Okay, okay. It took 2.5 years to make a game I'd arguably say is at this moment better from visual, from watching the people and watching how they've reacted to like gunplay and all this other thing. Arena Breakout.
ooh, you got me on that one.
2.5 years, and they've come out already with a game that's better.
Different game, much
Fuck
smaller
off.
environments. No,
Fuck
it's more. It's closer to Tarkov. It's closer to Tarkov than Greyzone is closer to Tarkov.
I agree.
The maps are a lot smaller. It's not like one open world experience. You're on a every time you join, you're on a very small map, so they can control what's going on in that map.
Hang on, dude, I have a really good idea. Why don't we screen share?
Melanie's,
Go on
Melanie's
to.
joined the chat.
I can hear her giggling.
Can you hear her giggling?
Go onto Discord and turn your camera on so that our viewers can see each other. If you're not trying to say.
Do what?
Go onto our Discord call and turn
Right.
your camera on. That way, my viewers can see you and your viewers can see me.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hold on. Does that work?
It's loading for me, but my Wi-Fi is just shit. Oh my god, it's
So
awful.
you're dragging my Wi-Fi down now, are you? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You're such a fucking loser. Do you know that?
It's not working,
Such
mate.
a loser. Yeah, I don't know why.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yours is not even working.
No. No, mine's still loading.
Yeah, same here.
Your camera is sending a low frame rate that may cause a high. Oh, it's nice, sending 60 frames.
This is getting told that your stuff's just shit. So
yeah,
mean.
I know. Great, isn't it?
I know, right? It's not rude in the slightest. I can't be asked to try and figure it out. You know what? Forget it. It's fine. Fine.
Okay. Turn that off.
But no, I understand that Arena Breakout
hold the
is
argument because apparently I need to be spoken to now. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on.
He's in trouble.
The boss is here.
He's in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
He's in trouble. He gets in trouble a lot. You know, he's a troublemaker. He always pissing off his wife. I don't know the little sly comments he makes. Yeah, he's get his ass kicked one day. I'm joking. Oh, but yeah, I'm having real big Wi-Fi issues. Really big Wi-Fi issues. So
If there's any deer around, should do a runner.
what the fuck?
No, my missus, who shouldn't be doing it, has now decided now would be a really good time to go and walk the dog. So I've got Ocean Dragon Girl. How you doing? I hope you're well.
Oh, has Ocean come to say hello to your stream?
Yeah.
I love Ocean. I love Ocean.
I know she started following me after the last time we were talking. How you doing?
What was I going to say?
Oh,
But yeah, arguably, I'd say Arena's in a better state than Greyzone.
Yeah, I'd agree on the basis that it's fully released.
Yes, but 2.5 years. You can't argue that.
No,
the game's in a better state, 2.5 years, and it's fully released.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to argue that at all.
I'm still here.
My argument is it's not the same game.
Agreed. Districts, we're talking about
the Districts raid you?
Raid? No, he's just here to say hello.
No, Districts is raiding with a party of 4. When did that chat? When did that hit, chat?
Oh, there you go then.
Districts, you just raid me or do you raid?
They raided you. We haven't knocked each other yet because this Wi-Fi is going to really piss me off.
I'm going to try that.
I don't really want to try a knock. I think it'll fuck me up and you up. He said he did that ages ago.
We were deep in convo, mates. Apologies we missed that.
Yeah, pretty much.
How was your stream? We were streaming Arena, which we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Comparing Arena to Greyzone, which I think's kind of a bit of an unfair comparison, to be honest.
I've knocked you. Let's see how long this lasts. Shared chat. Start
Yeah.
sharing chat. There we go.
Yeah, that's working. Woohoo.
Right, if my Wi-Fi fucks up, we know
Yeah,
why.
we know
It's
why.
fine.
We know why. Legends.
But
Yeah, I
no,
don't know
I
Legends,
agree.
mate.
I agree that
Who's Legends?
it's a different game than the person he streamed with.
Why is there a grey box around everyone's chat? What's that then? What the f- that? Show messages, show avatars, exclude commands. I don't know why the chat's not disappearing. It should be.
Hopping on later with Abo and Legends is later. You said later twice in the same sentence. That's grammatically incorrect.
Do you ever stream on your own, dude? You ever stream on your own? What's furry mode? Anyone know what furry mode is?
Just don't ask that question. Please don't ask that question.
Okay. I'm trying to work out why the chat stays up and doesn't freaking disappear, and I keep having to disconnect and reconnect it. It's really pissing me off.
What do you mean? What chat?
I've got Nutty's chat overlay. So that's how it brings the chat up on the screen rather than as well as the dialogue box. And each chat's supposed to disappear after 10 seconds I've set it up, and it never does. It stays on the screen. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes
I always keep mine on stream. I always keep it there just in case.
I don't like
so if you can get used to it, I'd say get used to it. It's a lot better.
Yeah, but what about when you're gaming? Doesn't it go over the game feed?
No, I put it in the top right. So it covers most of the time fuck all. Every now and then it will like cover, I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Like I don't know, cover something. But it's never anything major.
That's a good show.
I make it like, I don't know, a small little window. It's like a small little like space, and then put it top right.
That's a good idea.
But no, I'm still going to argue that Arena did better in less time. Different game, yes, but in terms of just pure
smaller maps, though, isn't it? A lot smaller maps. Well,
they had to make sure those maps flowed. They had to make sure the maps were filled with actual stuff that you'd want to go and find and do. Yeah. They made sure the gunplay was really nice, which is fucking far better than Grey. Grey is hollow. Every gun sounds the same, and every gun hits the same. There's no.
I wouldn't.
There's no like that feels better. This one feels less. That type of thing.
Well, run a AK with a GTK1 on it, or run a M4 with a hyper tap on it in Grey Zone. It's a lot different. A lot different.
Yeah, but you can't run that AK if you want to be good in PvP.
Yeah, you can.
Oh no, we all know that there's a meta, and that meta is so strong in that game.
The meta is definitely M4s. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's so
we go
strong.
Hit all the CPs and get all the M4s off them before we go on a PvP run.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't you find that loop just fucking boring after a while? I get it. I've been playing games. I've been playing COD since I was a kid. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, World at War, which is literally run there, shoot that guy or die, and then respawn. Run there, shoot that guy or die, respawn.
Well, you've just said every FPS going. That is
exactly. So I'm not saying repetition is bad, but it's the
delivery.
Yeah, I don't think Grey does it yet. Maybe they're going to fucking make it absolutely insane, and it'll be the sexiest game on earth. And I hope it is, because right now the foundations of it, in my opinion, could be something really cool. But if they focus on mechanics more than, oh my god, I can expect my gun 4 different ways.
I think the game desperately needs Point Forward to come out and keep that momentum going, because from people that are viewing the game, you know, we stream it, someone views it. There's not a lot I can go on. Like if I go on PvE, so I want to chill out and I just want to go looting and I don't know, doing missions. I've still got some missions left to do, even though I'm level 50. I've still, because I haven't bothered with the missions, I've been doing either looting or playing PvP most of the time, because, you know, I've been teamed up with Districts and Iverson and Abu or whoever I've teamed up with and done a bit of PvP or something. I've gone into PvP on my own and messed around and stuff. But once there's not so much you can do with Oh, so we're trying to compare Grey Zone to other extraction shooters districts is what we were talking about,
No,
mate. Sorry.
it started with you asking me why I don't like the game, and then
Oh
it
yeah,
came to
yeah,
this.
why Triple doesn't play Grey Zone? There's not so much to do now because there's not. I've done all the loot runs. I don't think there's a loot run out there that I haven't streamed and or done something on within either the
And
stream or
another
created a
point.
short on or doing
Another
that.
point is all the missions are the exact same fucking thing. Go to that house, pick up that random document that doesn't usually spawn, but just because you've activated the mission, it spawns, and either complete the mission there or bring it back. That's every time.
Yeah,
Same
because
thing.
again we're in the development phase of the game where the missions are gonna. So if this was,
Of course,
I'd agree with you if this was a full release. It's not. So this is all building up to the point where the full release and they open up Ground Zero and all of the things they've got planned for that. So and that's what I'm saying. I think to somewhat agree with you that the development life cycle has to quicken to keep the momentum
but would
going.
you say how many quests are there in the game?
200 odd missions.
There you go. If there were 70, because it's early access, it's like that's all they can do for now. But no, they've dragged it out for 200 fucking quests.
Yeah, but some of them are like
the only interesting one is killing the kingpin. That's it, because you get to kill someone kind of like cool, special. But other than that, it's the same fucking thing 195 times.
And I think that's where they need to, which is all down to money then, isn't it? It's all because, if they could throw 100 new developers at it, 20 specializing in gunplay and bringing new guns into the game and so many doing this and so many, they obviously the development lifecycle will reduce, but that's financial.
What is their size? What's their size?
It's not a big, Madfinger Games not a big development house. I know they're going through an expansion at the moment because they're redeveloping some of their office space, aren't they? But it's not a big team.
On
Madfinger Games.
I'll just say Grey Zone Warfare because there might be like different departments. Grey Zone Warfare.
It's not big.
60 people.
Yeah, that's not a big team, mate.
No, of course not.
It's not a big team of developers. You can compare that to some software houses. That's not big at all. That's small. So that's 60 people, but 60 developers, or was that 60 people work for Grey Zone Warfare? Because you've got
60 developers on Grey Zone.
Right, okay.
Which I get, that's not a lot. And I'm not sitting here coming at the game because I hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like the game at the moment because I find it really quite shallow. But I could be a year's time from now and the game could be flipping awesome. Like it could be really fun. There's so much to do. There's taste to it. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want. I could use this submachine gun and beat people in this scenario where their M4 couldn't run it very well. But in Grey Zone at the moment, the M4 is the sniper, submachine gun, assault rifle. It does it all.
I can snipe at 200 meters with an M4 with the right scope.
And arguably, I should be able to lift my MP5 up at short close range and outdo the M4. But fuck no, am I going to actually do it right now? The M4 will kick my ass in because my caliber's too shit.
Oh, if you're running, are you talking PvP?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to be running an AP round. So
there you go.
Like a snail or something.
There's not a lot of exploration in what you want to do. Obviously, I can't sit here and talk about Battlefield. Battlefield's a whole different game, different developer, massive game, like an absolutely humongous thing. But the reason people like Battlefield, and you could argue COD as well, is the base of the game's the same, but when you're playing that match, anything could fucking happen. Anything. You could get blown up by a kamikaze jet, or your teammate's gonna throw a grenade that gets you like your house blown up. Or in COD, you don't know how your team's gonna push. In Grey Zone, he's gonna hide in that bush or run the flank of that wall and then shoot you. That's it. Every time with an M4.
I think there's more tactics in You can be more tactical in Greyzone than you can
Yeah.
in the other titles that you mentioned.
It's milsimmy. It
You know.
really is. It's very
Yeah.
milsimmy.
Which is what it badges itself as. It's not doing
Yeah,
something
that's
it
one of its
doesn't.
strengths.
Yeah, that's it's doing exactly what it says on the tin. It's
Yeah.
not.
But
It's
it needs to remember that it's a game. It's still a game.
yeah,
It
and
needs to
some of
have
the
that.
mechanics, like the time to kill, is on purpose because it is milsimmy. I
Yeah.
want the time to kill
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
a bit more realistic. It's brutal. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking brutal when you get hammered. It's not pleasant.
Oh no, 100%.
But that's just the way that is in that type of game. I you
Oh, I
know,
agree.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at when 3 came out, said that the stuff around that, the hype around when 3 came out was massive, absolutely massive.
Yeah, I was playing at that point, I think.
Yeah, it's probably one of the things that attracted you to it because it was everywhere. And there's streamers that got partner because of it. You know,
Yeah.
it did that much for people because it was big. You know, and you look at what's coming out in what's come out in the last month and what's coming out in the next like 2 to 3 weeks. You're not going to release any major updates to a game in development around that time, are
Of
you?
course not. No.
Because it's just
No.
going to fade into the background. I mean,
But there's an argument to say that you're then letting your competition take the stage for a while, which is good sometimes because it lets you do stuff in the background. But
well, when you've got a
Razer
marketing
doesn't
budget,
have the.
you're gonna have to think about when you spend it, mate. You're not gonna
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't spend money going up against Arc Raiders in the next 8 weeks.
Who develops Arc Raiders?
Good question. Is Epic? No, it's not Epic. Epic are one of the distributors, aren't they?
Probably.
Yeah. Arc Raiders. Embark Studios.
Never heard of them. Wish them the best though. But I think it's quite another thing in my opinion. I could be wrong. This just could be my opinion. But I feel like oh my stream just went down. That's fun. Let's hope it reconnects in time. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Why the fuck is it? Do you know what? I don't want to ask the question. Let's just. It is because it is. I think.
Tell me if I need to not kill it.
Yeah, my stream's gone all over the place. Right. Just for now, I think Greyzone, Tarkov, Arc Raiders, Arena, it's a fucking volatile game type. The extraction shooter is so volatile because it's easy to burn out on. Like, really fucking easy to burn out on this type of game. So the numbers for people playing it fluctuate so much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's my opinion. I think that's quite evident. But obviously, there's a core fan base who just fucking love it. It's all they play. It's all they ever want to play is extraction shooters.
Yeah, you get the people that no. I mean, you only got to look at Tarkov to look at what that can do to a game. And it can ruin it. You know, you got people with like 10,000 hours in it, and there's no community. I think one of my things that brings me back. Triple's internet's playing up at the moment.
Yeah, it's really fucked me.
So he's trying to get back in at the moment. I think one of the things that brings me back all the time to playing Greyzone is the community that around it. I've never played a game with a community as good as the Greyzone community. Sure, you get the odd one or two, but I'll be honest with you, I can count them on one hand, and they're like 1 to maybe 3 players where I've lost my temper because they've been toxic as fuck about it. And that happened once when I was on the stream, and I did lose my temper on stream about them as well because they were just being complete arses.
Yeah, of course.
and they do what they can about cheating. You know, they use the easy cheat thing, which it's easy to get around because you can hardware cheat. So
I just think every company, that's not a fault of one company. Every company has that fucking trouble.
yeah, and
Normal stuff.
I do not agree with using secure boot as a method of an anti-cheat, because if that goes wrong, mate, that'll brick your PC.
That's the one that Battlefield uses, isn't it? They use in
kernel based.
yeah.
It's kernel based.
But it is one of the best. That's the thing.
Yeah, but seriously, man, start looking at YouTube. There's a few people been on there mentioning the fact their PC bricked because of playing Battlefield. Battlefield crashed, bricked their PC, and are putting it down to secure boot.
I've seen some couple of things, yeah.
Uh,
Like you can't have when the beta came out, you couldn't have Valorant and Battlefield 6 beta download on the same system because their anti-cheats conflicted with each other. Like they fought each other.
really?
So you had to delete the game, delete the opposite game to play it. So it goes deep, but unfortunately, of where the world is and how technology's gone,
the conspiracy theorist
that's our only
says that could be intentional. If you want to play this game, you've got to get rid of that game.
Nah, that's a little bit tinfoil hat, I think.
Well, I'll guarantee there'll be posts around it.
Of course they fucking will. Everyone likes a good tinfoil hat theory, but nah. It was purely the anti-cheats ate each other alive. It was that sort of concept.
Yeah.
My stream's up. It's just I don't know how how long.
Do I need to knock you again? Or
no, I think we're still together.
Okay, cool.
I saw District's comment, so yeah, we're all good. But yeah, the volatility of just extraction shooters it's fucking lethal because the way the game is in extraction shooter is literally you go in with either the loot you've picked up or fuck all, get the stuff, kill someone, get out. And it's that loop again and again and again. I know Greyzone's trying a different route in the way it does it. Like it's open world, you drop in wherever you want, that type of thing. But it's an easy game to have enough of, I think, in my opinion. Don't know if you follow that same sort of feeling.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's so harsh. It's a fucking harsh game, so that can put a lot of people off it in a way.
Yeah. That's Tarkov, yeah?
Any extraction shooter, really.
Mm.
You die, you lose all your gear. That's it. Done.
Yeah, I mean... Well, I suppose where Greyzone try and go over that is you get one chance to get your body back.
Yeah.
So you're given the opportunity to get your body back. So there's some jeopardy in the fact you cannot die again. So that makes it a little bit less... There's a little bit less... There's still gear fear, but I think there's a little less gear fear. So you're more likely to engage in a 50-50 engagement, knowing you've got a chance of getting your body back. So I think that does help with that. I think if you took that away from Greyzone, I think the PvP would be different. Would be different. Especially, which is very good for people that aren't fantastic at PvP like myself. You know, I'm more likely to have a go at something and be a bit more, well, fuck it, I'm just going to have a go, knowing that if I'm in a squad of guys, you've got a chance of getting your body back. So I think that helps with the game.
Say you had a magic wand, right? And you could take the game to its release. What would you add? What would you have in it to make it a fully fledged game? It could look as pretty and the bells and whistles, but I'm talking the bit that keeps you there. I can give you the best looking game, but it'd be a bag of shit to play. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, like, I'm giving you like an example.
I'd change the RNG. I think I would make the ability for, if you get to a certain location, you're going to get some. I know they've got that with, you know, like Fort Tenerife and Midnight Sapphire and Tiger Bay. You're going to get better quality of loot there, but you're going up against the best spots in the game to get it. So I think for for the lower down players, giving them an opportunity to get better loot at an earlier stage. I think that would be a good thing. I think more guns in the game, but so different that would change the mechanics of the game by introducing more guns. I think once you open up Ground Zero, that's a massive area of the map. I mean, how big the map is already. It takes it can take you 5 minutes from one side to the next in a helo. So it's a huge map. And when you open up Ground Zero, I think that needs to be more urban. And I know that's good. It's like a mountain and things, but they can do something in there where there's more urban environment. So get away from the jungle so much. So you don't get the bush monkeys all the time. Make some more urban environments.
One of the
more
best
buildings,
ones was,
some more CQB,
in my
that
opinion,
sort of stuff.
Experience-wise, when I played it, I had the most fun. Do you know obviously the spawn town for each clan?
Yeah.
Is going through the buildings, going through the alleyways, slipping through this one to get to the other building. Like that was the excitement of it. Running through a fucking field for the 38th time, or this random bush again and again and again. That wasn't exciting. It was the built up. That geezer could be in any window, so you got to check every window. That was the exciting bit.
Which you get a lot of that if you go to like Tiger Bay and stuff.
Yeah.
The problem with that is you're going to get beamed from 200 meters away by one of the bots.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think definitely more urban fighting would be good. I think if they could bring something of that, even if to get there, you got to go through mountains and jungles. Once you get there, there's like an underground area that, because they can that hasn't got to be above the map. Once you join it, you can. But the whole point of the game is you don't load into different areas. Yeah, you get shaders compile every now and again, but you don't. It's completely open world. You're not. There's no loading screens or anything like that. I think you could do a loading screen hidden behind an elevator though.
Oh yeah, like
you've got to go down an elevator. You're going down into summit, and that loads an underground location that, and you fight for that location. But again, that could be a lot more. It could be a lot more squad based gameplay now. If you look at some of the earlier locations, you can quite easily do that. Even PvE, you can quite easily do that on your own, and it's the better gamers that can do the higher locations like the hotel, like the mall in Tiger Bay, and the headquarters at Fortenary. Fucking kind of hold my own there now, but they're much more enjoyable if you're with a squad of guys. If it's like 2 or 3 of you playing and you hit some of the bigger POIs there, it's a different game altogether. It plays differently. You play differently.
But you could argue that's like any fucking game. You squad up with your mates, it's always cooler.
Yeah, but even if you squad up with a load of randoms, so that's something they may well be able to introduce, that you can go into a lobby where you put yourself forward to go into a squad of randoms to go and hit a certain POI to do a certain mission. So you can single the mission.
If they added NPCs? In terms of, sorry, that was a really shit website. I mean, like,
you mean
say you're going through the spawn town. No. Like literally like civilians running across the road, running away from the occupied town. Like they're like, you got to check your fire. You've got hostage rescue, but you actually rescue the fucking hostage.
Yeah, there can be anything like that. They could quite easily add that, but I mean, they've got the character models and everything.
Hard. That's not hard to fucking code, but that would make the missions more exciting. You actually got to protect people, or you got to rescue people, get them to one of the LZs. Like that makes you learn the LZs more and how to get there through the town, because you got to take these NPCs to the LZ. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like it makes it
put a bit more jeopardy into the mission rather than
that too. Like you got to protect these fuckers. If they die, you failed it. Like do it again.
Yeah.
Or don't do it again because you let them die.
Well, and that's the thing. If you've got a magic wand and you could have a game however you wanted it, then you can think of loads of things. What you got to think about is what fits in with their roadmap and what fits in with the development costs as well, because that's what it's all based on. Is based on cost, isn't
I
it?
just don't know what their end goal is. Like, what are they going to add from here to release that makes it Grey Zone? Is it more of what they have now, or is it
Have
a
you seen their
whole new
roadmap?
thing? Like, no, I fell out in love with this game ages ago.
If I can find a roadmap, I did have it.
Like, what's their aim to make Grey Zone Grey Zone? Because right now the only thing that's Grey Zone is the weapon inspections.
Well,
They're really fucking cool.
Point 3 was what was that called? Winds of War. That was point 3. Which brought all of the weather dynamics in and all of that stuff, which they've played with and toned down because obviously people complained it rained too much, so they've toned that down in the last update. And the update before that, they toned that down. And then the next one in point 4, which is supposed to come out this year, point 4. So, and that's when they're going to do more releases on the backstory.
Oh right, yeah.
Because don't forget, this is all based on a book. I think it's a Russian book. It's all based on that. So they're trying to they're trying to roll out their major updates, like like point 3 to point 4 to point 5. They're trying to do those every 6 months, aren't they? That's their target. And then
so that means you've got 7 left.
Ultimately, going up to then the release of Ground Zero, which I think that'll be the. I think when point 4 comes out, that's going to be massive.
But that's the thing. That's where their roadmap doesn't make mathematical sense. Every 6 months is a 0.1 update, right? They've got 7 left. 2, 4, 6.5. Right? So that's 3.5 years. We're about to hit 2026.
So point 4 should come out this autumn. Should come out this autumn.
And you're telling me they're going to get it out in 27? No, it'd be like 28, maybe 29.
Well, Ground Zero is the final release. So I've just got the roadmap up now. So it's called Dark Revelations is 0.4. Battleforge is 0.5. Shadow Strike is 0.6. 0.7 is Rising Tensions. And then that's as far as it goes. After that, obviously, it's Ground Zero. So what? I wonder if it says anything about what Dark Revelations is.
It's quite optimistic to say they're going to come out with this in 27. I really don't think they're going to be able to, because if it takes a whole 0.1 update just to add rain.
Well, it wasn't just rain, it was but the whole weather system.
I'm being pedantic, but if it takes a whole point update for that, and then it took them probably another 4 months to get that sorted out because it was so harsh and not harsh and harsh and not harsh. Imagine weapon mechanics, leveling for weapons. If they're going to add 20 more guns, that'd take them fucking ages. Reload times, chamber times, range, velocity. Like, they have to go into detail with that to make sure it's fair for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, that's massive, mate. To bring a new gun into a game is massive.
Yeah, let alone
there's a massive impact to the game when
15. Because they cannot release the game as it is right now with the guns they have. They have to release a good amount more, in my opinion, to make it more varied for everybody.
I kind of agree with that. They're doing some good things. I think there's the Vanguard. They're bringing that out. What's Grey Zone Vanguard? That I think we'll learn more about that when point 4 comes out. Which is
vehicles.
Grey Zone Vanguard.
There you go. That's another one. Vehicles would be a cool one.
Yeah, I don't see vehicles ever coming into it.
Not even like just a quad bike or I don't know, a 4x4. One of the civilian cars. I don't fucking know. You're telling me if 3 private militias, PMCs, came along into this country to do what they were doing, you're telling me they wouldn't vacate
Hello,
some
everyone,
vehicles? Of
and
course they
welcome to
would.
the
No one's running that whole fucking way to that random house you need to do for your objective.
There
They
we
pick
go.
up a car.
Let's have a look at this. Actually,
Obviously, customization as well. That's another one.
no, that's rubbish. Won't do that. I won't do that. I won't do that. Just capture browser. Does this show? Right, there you go. Oh, not full screen. Watch,
I need to get your stream up.
watch it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the September Community Briefing, your monthly summary of the progress made on Grayzone Warfare's development. Let's dive in. This month, we continued
the
working
volume
on
on- there's a
update
volume on, right, is it?
0.4 Dark Revelations, while
I'm
part of the
not on
team
your stream, I'm
focused on
watching
the
it a
upcoming
different way, but
patch
yeah, you can hear it,
035, which includes a long-awaited Unreal Engine 5.5 upgrade and several highly requested improvements. In September, we launched the first round of public testing for 035, and we want to thank everyone who participated and shared their feedback. You know who you are, and we love you. So how did it go? Remember what I said last month? Engine upgrades are tricky, and unexpected complications can happen. Yeah, about that. Turns out, engine updates are really tricky, especially for a complex game like Grayzone Warfare. Let's start with the good news first. We've seen a noticeable improvements in the frame rate across the board. Your
agree with
results will vary depending on your hardware and the situation, of course, but gains are most visible on lower-end machines and in resource-heavy areas like, for example, Fort Narith. See for yourself. In some cases, the improvements are indeed
Optimization they need to
significant.
sort
The
out
not
as
so
well,
good
big
news, the upgrade also caused an
Well, when I played it, the you can definitely feel the optimization. 3.5 was a lot smoother than the current release. A lot smoother.
increased in crash rates by approximately 1%. Now you might think that doesn't sound terrible, but for us, that's completely unacceptable. As our tech director Johanny always says,
our goal is always similar or better, never worse.
exactly. So, we're working hard to bring the crash rate down before we move on to the next round of testing and the final release of 035. Alongside the performance upgrade, patch 035 also delivers a set of community requested improvements, including a revamped AI aiming system to reduce frustrating one-taps and provide a more balanced combat experience when engaging the AI opponents. We are also making the characters a little bit more vulnerable, especially when it comes to head wounds. You know, you guys are still encountering this spongy feeling sometimes when you engage the enemies. We want to limit that. A weapon sway rework to make you feel like the trained PMC you are.
That's a massive one as well.
Stamina needs to be increased.
A complete rework of the recoil system to make every weapon feel punchier and more satisfying to shoot, and in some cases, more challenging to control.
Which is good.
We're planning a second round of public testing soon. If all goes well, the patch will be released soon after that. Keep an eye out on our social media and on our Steam page. We will let you know there. Now, let's talk about what's next. The road to update 0.4 Dark Revelations will look slightly different than what we did with 0.3 Winds of War. We plan to release a few key patches ahead of 0.4 to polish gameplay and address major pain points raised by you, the community. And that's where you really come in. With the release of 035, we're also launching Operation Vanguard, a community-driven initiative aimed at improving the overall health of the game through frequent public testing and faster iteration of your feedback. By joining the Vanguard and participating in these public tests, you'll have a real impact on the future of the game and earn some exclusive rewards in the process. Rewards that will make you stand out from the crowd. Vanguard members will also secure a spot in the update preview, previously only accessible to the content creators. Little side note here, we plan to offer the update preview access to the game supporters as well this time around. It's the least we can do for your ongoing support. But back to Vanguard. We're preparing a dedicated Operation Vanguard website where you'll learn everything there is to know. How to join, what's expected of you, and what exactly you'll get in return. Again, keep an eye out on our social media and on our Steam page. We'll publish the link there as soon as the page goes live. Oh, and yes, the dev streams are coming back with the patch 035 and Operation Vanguard. We'll walk you through the latest developments, give you a behind-the-scenes look at what we're working on, and maybe even have some fun times in the process. Expect guest devs, gameplay breakdowns, cool dev events, and eventually some juicy 0.4 reveals. And finally, time to show you something really cool. Let me just quickly teleport across the office. Here we are. This part of the building will soon be filled with devs working hard on Grey Zone Warfare. Restrooms? Okay, this part of the building will soon be filled with resting devs, I guess. Exciting stuff. This office expansion will ultimately help us work more efficiently, stay a little saner, and deliver better content, whether that's in the game or in our communications with you. Guys, again, thank you for sticking with us this month, and keep an eye out on our social media. You are going to learn about the update 035, about the public testing and the Operation Vanguard, and also about the returning dev streams. See you in the next one.
See now, look.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's all well and good. But everything they said was the most minimal basic stuff.
What do you want them to say? What did you expect from that?
Right, look. You have 10 updates from 0 to 1. You have 10 major updates. The stuff they just said is a 0.01.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be your fucking tagline for one of your big updates.
Well, no, because that was more about 035 and the fact that so the last couple of point patches, minor point patches they released, they went to public testing twice and then got released. This one went to public testing twice, and from the feedback from the second test, they didn't release it. They did another test, and that's what's due out. So there was so much feedback saying, mainly around the crashes and some minor changes they wanted to do. So that one is due out. That's imminent. I mean, I'm surprised it's not out. So hopefully they'll, I'll have to look at their socials, but that should be out shortly because 0.4 is going to be hot on its heels. So, yeah. And I think what I was trying to get across by showing that was one of the reasons that the game developing the way it is, and that Operation Vanguard that they're trying to do is to speed up the development of the game by getting the community, the players involved in as much as possible, which there's not many other games that want the feedback and then act on it. Like 3.5 to meet either expectations or whoever else that wants these updates out quick. To meet those expectations, they could have quite easily released that and then dealt with the crashes afterwards, and they would have met but they didn't, because the community and everyone that tested it, me included, and I know a lot of streamers tested it. By the way, I'm not one of the content creators. You got to be part of their VIP program to get early access to stuff. I'm not big enough for that. So I only get it when it's public and you can get it on Steam. And then I'll look at what they want tested, and then I'll run through those tests, and then I do that live on stream, and then I fill out the questionnaire and tell them what I did and what I didn't do, and what was good, what was bad, But there was loads of people this time around that did it. Lots of people did it, and that's what made them pull it. So they didn't release it, the second one, like they would normally. So everyone's waiting for the next one to drop, which is. So they've tested that 3 times now. So, the next one should be good. The next one should be the fact that they've been able to deal with some of the crashes that they're getting So you get a better quality update, which is involving the community, which should speed up because they should be able to iterate the game a lot quicker if they do that.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing, personally.
I think that everything they said was good, but I'm being a little bit, you know, I don't know what the word to be. Harsh. I'm being harsh.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, you know, 0.9, maybe 0.8, and I'm trying to figure out what they're going to add between now and then, which is just before launch. We're like a sneeze away from launch that will make this game.
Yeah,
more.
that I can't answer. That I can't answer. I think it'll be.
No one can.
You know,
but
I think it's going to be the different missions, different bosses, different areas where they're going to be fighting in.
But is that enough?
Well, if you like the core game, yes. If you like the core premise of the game, yes, I think it will be. I think it will be enough for when it goes gold that it'll do fucking well. And I know like one streamer whose full-time job is a game developer, who absolutely adores it and says this game's going to be, you know, if they carry on the way they're going and what he knows about it, that it's going to be huge. But I think it's just the time of year at the moment. You look at everything of what's been released lately, 0.35 and 0.4 would just disappear up, and no one would. It'd only be the core players that would be raving about it. I think when you've got the community and the people that push the game and stream the game and all of that, they're not going to be streaming this game. They're just not. They're going to be streaming Battlefield. They're going to be streaming Arc Raiders when it comes out. Every man in these dogs going to be streaming Arc Raiders when it comes out. Everybody.
I won't be. Sorry, guys.
You know, I mean, I played the Service Slam. I loved it. Absolutely adored it.
I didn't even touch it. I never even looked at it.
It was brilliant. It was really, really good. Really, really good.
That's the thing. I think I'm becoming part of the reason why I don't play great is I've had enough of the extraction. Everything's either battle royale or extraction now. And
yeah, it seems to be the in things, aren't they?
Yeah, they're the big like trends at the moment.
Sorry, my CDO is taking over. Getting my lint roller out. To lint roll my desk. Shut up. I can't help it.
Yeah, right now they're the big ones, and that's why I'm
not doing anything weird, by the way, stream. I'm actually lint rolling my desk. If you see my hands doing anything weird, I'm lint rolling my desk.
He's jerking off on stream. His missus is under his desk. Dirty little bastards. Look at him.
My missus under my desk. Jesus Christ, I've been married for 33 years, mate. Do you think that happens?
I've been married for 3, and yeah,
I don't know, 30. What do you think I get?
But yeah, so the big fad as of right now.
Yeah, because she'd kill me if she heard me say that.
Oh man, he would kick my head in. If she was behind me right now,
I'd be dead.
I'd gone.
Yeah.
I'd be scalped.
Yeah.
Ocean, you heard fuck all, darling.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Ocean, tell Manny next time you see her.
Fuck off. They follow each other on TikTok.
Ocean, put it out on TikTok. Say something on TikTok.
Yeah, fuck off.
I'm gonna drop you in the shit before the stream's over.
You bastard. But yeah, that's why I literally creamed my knickers when Battlefield 6 came out. It was because has
Battlefield met your expectations then?
Mate, it did everything and more.
Do you think they're going to screw the pooch though? Do you think they're going to do what they did with 2042 and screw the pooch, and we're going to start having weird fucking uniforms?
They're gonna play with the line. Of course they are, because as much as we hate it, it's a fucking game and it earns money. It's a business. So if they can earn said amount with all these cosmetics. Of course they would. You would. If you were in charge and you
Oh,
knew it'd buy
100%.
you a brand new fucking Lamborghini, you would.
No,
Anybody
100%. As long as it doesn't change. If somebody wants to run around with a pink uniform on, right? I don't care. It just means they're easier to see. So as long as it doesn't, it's not a pay to win feature. I don't give a shit. You know, as long as it don't hide the, you know, the meta gun of the game is hidden behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Then I don't care.
No, I don't think they won't fuck that up. No. I think they're going to play with the line in terms of cosmetics because obviously that's everyone's bane right now.
Yeah, I hope they
with
don't. I hope
COD
they
and
overdo
Fortnite
it.
and whatnot.
If you're going to be NATO, then it's a NATO uniform.
Exactly. I
You know,
agree. I'd love it to be Battlefield 4. Everyone looked the fucking same. The enemies in front of you had more of like a darker colored uniform. You were more tan. That was it.
Yeah.
That was the game.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. And I'm not going to say Battlefield 6 is perfect. It fucking ain't. That bloom drives me insane. This and that drives me insane. But they're good problems to have.
Oh, they've patched that. Well,
no, I know, but I'm just saying that they are.
Patched the bloom a little bit in the last update. They patched a little bit. And have you seen that earning your
Yeah, exactly. That too. Yeah, that too.
They said, "Oh, we're going to do this," and they just released it.
Yeah,
Like,
there was no like Lollapalooza.
No,
That's
no,
what I
it just
like.
got done. And that might be why I've been able to earn
Enjoy
a
it
few
again.
more add-ons to guns and shiz, which has been quite nice.
They're so un-EA about it. EA has a fucking reputation of being absolute pricks.
Oh yeah.
But so far in Battlefield's life cycle, it's only been a couple of weeks, but so far it's been so just fucking transparent. This is what we're doing. That's when it's going to get released. Bosh, done.
Yeah.
And they have to, as a
when
company.
When does season 1 come out then?
Season 1 comes out November the 10th.
Are they doing like the normal COD type battle pass where you get so much free, and if you want all of the other premium content, you got to pay 30 quid?
Which I don't blame them for. You cannot blame them for that.
Is it going to be 30 quid a season?
Oh, fuck knows. I don't know. I have no idea how much it is. But it's
I'm not.
None of it is required. Everything in the battle pass, like there's 2 new guns that are going to be laid in the battle pass. They're free, of course. The only thing in the battle pass is probably cosmetics, which is fine because it's not needed. It doesn't change your game in the fucking slightest. It's not like, okay, here's my biggest gripe with not just Grey Zone, but a lot of extraction shooters. You are like really fucked if you do not buy the best version of the game because your storage is shit. So when you get killed in that PvP 3 or 4 times and all your gear's gone, but your mate's still got maybe 4 sets because he's got, I don't know, double the storage you do because he bought the fancy fucking edition.
What, you mean the supporters edition?
Yeah, all that bollocks.
Yeah,
I know you can earn it.
You earn it in game. You'll get the same amount. Supporters edition just gives it to you up front with some. What they do is they throw in a few of the later game, like guns and plate carriers and all that sort of stuff into it.
But that's not on? That's pay to win. In a way, it is. Because I can run into a level 1 and he has triple better gear than me. The fuck? What took me 3 hours to loot run, kill all the mobs at fucking Sapphire, took him 3 seconds and a credit card number.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I didn't come across that though when I was doing it, I have to say.
But you don't see people's levels unless you really go into the menus and fucking find their names and whatnot. I'm sure you come across it quite a few times if you had like some clear signal of it all. Like another thing on Grey Zone that I was thinking about when I used to play it was I love if there was recognition for the kill if you could take their dog tags or something.
Did you pay for
pay
for the Phantom edition or did you get the base edition?
Phantom. I'm a
so you get like a pro token with that, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
That'll give you skips in the battle pass.
25.
Woo! Fancy bastard. Fancy bastard. Where's Steam? Let's have a look at.
But no, I for me, Battlefield did everything it was supposed to do and more. It was the fucking perfect release. It felt like 2013, just better graphics. It was lovely. I'm not saying it was. It is.
The Phantom Edition, the Phantom upgrade's £30.
Yeah.
What'd you get with it then? Because I've only got the base edition.
Skins, battle pass. You get the first battle pass.
Okay, so that's why it's 30 notes then.
What else? Some other bits and bobs. Like off the top of my head, I can't remember all. XP tokens, etc., etc. But another thing that Battlefield, to their credit, when that EA app fuck up happened,
they
didn't just go, "Oh, sorry," and they fixed it. Fuck me, did they make up for it? You get the first battle pass free. You get the second battle pass free. You get, I think it was like 15 XP tokens to each weapons and level. Like, they fucking made up for it. That's a nice developer. That's a good developer. It wasn't just, we're really sorry for that. Here's a couple of XP tokens. Nah, man. They gave stuff away that's like 15, 20 quid to a lot of people.
So Tuesday, there's an update coming out for Battlefield.
Oh, yeah, there is.
1.1.1, and then that same day they'll launch Season 1 as well. So
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh!
We're deploying update 1.1.1.0 on Tuesday, October 28th, followed by the Season 1 launch later that day at the following times.
Can't wait.
Update will go live. The update goes live at 9 o'clock UTC. And then at 3 o'clock, Season 1 content will include a battle pass, and the new seasonal features becomes available to all players. Between these times, players continue to play Battlefield 6 as normal after updating Season 1 content, and progress will unlock at 1500 hours UTC.
Cannot wait.
So here's what they've improved. Improved core movement and animations, including smoother landings, faster stance transitions, better vaulting behavior, and reduced bouncing issues on landing or spawning. Reworked weapon dispersion to better align accuracy and handling with each weapon's intended design and performance over range. These changes are just cases where accuracy behaved inconsistently, such as dispersion not properly setting after sprinting, or bring overall firing behavior close to the intended balance between precision control and weapon power. So that's good. So your attachments are actually going to do something.
Yeah. Like they've ticked every box on it. So do you know how 42 went down like a fucking lead balloon, right?
Yeah, it was shit.
It was all me. All I wanted was a Battlefield game where I could use a tank and blow someone up. For me, it wasn't the worst thing. It was what I needed at the time. Battlefield 6 is fucking perfect. Other than the small issues, but they're good issues to have. It's not, oh my God, the servers are fucked, I can't even play. Oh my God, the game just keeps glitching out and bugging out on me. Oh my God, there's so many fucking cheaters.
Have you been onto a server where it's not been full of bots?
Yes, of course I have. It's fucking shit tons.
Oh.
Because
I haven't played a game yet where there's not been bots in it.
But additionally to that is the gameplay is so good to play. I'm not sitting there searching, I'm just playing. The bots don't seem, if there were any, they don't seem very botty. You're sitting there playing the game. I'm not focusing on if that graphical issue's good or bad, or if that guy's a bot, or if that tank's missile velocities are right. I don't give a fuck. I was just playing, and that's what a game's supposed to do. You're not supposed to be sitting there nitpicking it. You're supposed to play it, and it does. Battlefield 6 lets you just play it. You forget about all that stuff, and your only priority is getting on B and making sure you hold B.
Yeah. Mate, they've done something.
It's that sort of thing.
This update's fucking massive.
There you go.
Absolutely massive.
You see them taking it seriously and really putting in the time to make it good.
Visibility and lighting improvements with better exposure transitions, interior lighting, and reduced fog and smoke persistence.
Nice. That was a big issue. Well, not a big issue, but an issue.
I won't go into the cloud fixes because there's absolutely loads. But if you go on Steam, there is an update that's come out.
But yeah, what's your opinion? Battlefield 6. What's just your opinion?
Compared to 2042, I think they're night and day games. I think they've tried to get closer to what made Battlefield.
Yep.
Don't forget, I played. I'm going to show my age now, everybody on stream. I played Battlefield 1942 on dial-up modem. That's how long I've been playing Battlefield. I've played every Battlefield that they released. So Battlefield 3 and 4 for me was the pinnacle of the game. I don't think
Same here.
we'll
3
ever
was my
get
favourite.
back to that. And I think that's a lot to do with, and people say, well,
Nostalgia.
yeah, it's games move on, technology moves on, and that's why games change. I understand that. But I think if you go back to the core essence of the game, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were the pinnacle of this franchise because of the game mechanics and how it played. And I think this is closer to 3 and 4 than 1, 5, 2042 were.
In my opinion, this is better than 4.
2042, when you played the beta, I played the beta and I pre-ordered the game because of the beta. And then you played the full game and you were like, hold on a minute. They just done the old switcheroo on me here. This is not the game I played in the beta. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
They completely.
42 was a colossal flop for them, and they lost a lot of love from a lot of fucking people when they did what they did. Like they did, of course they did.
And I think so. I've got certain content creators that so I'm only just started out being a content creator. I don't even class myself that. I'm just someone that streams occasionally.
Same here. How I view it.
Proper content creators, like Jack Frags and people like that. I like him because if he plays something he thinks it's not good, he'll voice it. He'll give his opinion, and it's.
Yeah.
I think that his opinion carries a lot of weight in the gaming community. You've only got to see how many followers he's got. His followers are in the millions on YouTube, and he knows his stuff. And when he was blown away by it, that made me go, I need to look at this now. I'll actually, because I wasn't going to buy another Battlefield game again. I just wasn't. It was like the same with COD. The first COD I ever played was World War II on a PS5, and I loved it because I'd never played another one previously. And then Black Ops came out, and that was, again, somebody did the switcheroo on me, and I was just like, I'm never doing that again, and I did it again.
When you say World War II, you mean the one that came in like 2016, 17, I think it was?
Yeah, around then, yeah. That was my first ever one into a thing. And then I played Black Ops, and there was zombies and all of that. And Black Ops was so bad, the only game I would play would be the zombies part of it. Because I just couldn't play the other.
Though. Black Ops wasn't. Black Ops was one of the best CODs ever released. And that's like widely considered.
I hated it. And the reason I hated it is I've never played a game franchise where the player base is as toxic as that game.
Oh fuck no, of course, yeah.
It's so toxic, and I don't want to be in that sort of environment.
I did. When you grow up and you're being called the N-word by a 40-year-old bloke with a mortgage at 9 years old, mate, it was fucking beautiful. It was so.
See, I'm completely. I'm the opposite. I think that's awful.
I think it's fucking wonderful.
No, I think
because
it
reminds me of a time where
developers
where
knew
people
it was
weren't.
and they did nothing about it.
They shouldn't have, because it's called fuck. It's a game.
But then,
mate.
But then my argument against that. Typical Legends, how you doing? Now Modern Warfare 2 and 3 was
Modern
the best
Warfare 2
CODs.
was the best COD ever. Modern Warfare 2, the original, was the best COD ever.
Never played it. I can't comment.
You fucking missed out.
Did I?
Mate, that game, I found out a lot about the human anatomy. As a young boy, I was what? Must have been like 9, 10.
See, but then don't take this the wrong way, but then I blame your parents for that because you shouldn't have been playing that game.
Mate, I was playing Grand Theft Auto.
It's an 18.
At sub 10.
Yeah, see, I didn't let
running
my lad
people
play
over in
those
the
games till he
street.
was
Like,
like
fuck yeah. Nah, man. Nah. Quick scoping, the intervention. Yeah, the 360s. You'd get all the montages. Like, it,
360 no scope.
all that stuff that came from COD. That was COD.
See, I
And
never really played it. So I was, like I say, I was Battlefield. I just played. When did I play? Battlefield 4 was, I played that on PS5. PS4? PS4, then PS5. Yeah, PS4, then I got a PS5.
PS4, it
yeah.
would be 5.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get the stuff that people say, the content that you let kids listen to and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. But I come from the last bit of generation before all the bollocks in the world now, where you can call me a cunt and I'll giggle at it because it's funny. Whereas nowadays, I call you a cunt. Oh my fucking God. I might as well have a federal court case on my hands because you've cried about it so much. Like, everyone's so sensitive. And it's for that reason why I miss COD that used to be that. Being called a complete dickhead by some random swat in America or Thailand or Japan because I kicked their fucking ass in domination. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I want that. I need that.
No, I
because
get it. No, I get that. I get that.
Because that's where the best bits of games happen, when people are passionate and they're really fucking trying, and it's not some stupid little fucking kid on Fortnite building an absolute castle in 3 seconds.
When people used to call you names in lobbies, especially in French, calling you a newbie all the time.
Yeah,
Loved
it was sick. Being cussed out by random people. It was wicked.
No,
being like, oh, and I was like a kid, mate. I was like 9, 10 maybe, and being called the N-word, a cunt, a prick, a fucking dickhead. Like, yeah, yeah. I got under the skin of that bloke, and it makes me feel happy.
That says more about you than him, I think.
Yeah, it does.
I must admit, I do watch. Who was that guy that when I did play? Oh God, he used to go around knifing people all the time. Yeah, and he went around. His whole game was melee. Oh God, what was his name?
Abuse.
These knives. Is it these
harmless.
knives?
Yes. Yeah. What?
Abuse then was harmless compared to yeah. Abuse, and that's what I mean. I'm talking more today's toxic level of toxicity. That's because we're all keyboard warriors. Yeah. You know, you met them in the street, they probably wouldn't say nothing to you.
No, but back then, this is the thing. Here's the difference now, though, in my opinion. If out of just mad coincidence, right, I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, and I've rage baited the fuck out of this bloke on the other team because I've kicked his ass, right? If I saw him the next day, somehow he goes, I recognise your voice. Are you that kid on the thingy? I'd get my fucking shit grilled even then. Nowadays, it's only online. It's like, oh, you're a bitch online. But as soon as you see each other in person, oh, hi. Back then, you held your own because people were just a bit more gritty. Nowadays, it's just fucking snowflakes.
Yeah, they're all keyboard warriors.
That's the difference.
All keyboard warriors. Have it in Airsoft as well. Used to get that in Airsoft quite a bit. Two-faced, different generation of people. Yeah, man, totally agree.
Yeah.
It's These Knives is a guy I'm thinking about for COD. If you ever get a chance to watch him, These Knives on YouTube. Just goes around knifing people, and you want to see people get wound up. Watch that. That's hilarious.
That's what I mean. Funny. That was funny.
That's hilarious.
That shit was funny.
Yeah. He's bloody good though.
Like, I grew up in a generation of sarcasm, taking the piss out of each other.
Oh,
Nowadays, it's called bullying for calling your mate a pleb. Like, are you having a laugh? That's like a rite of passage of being a friend. Yeah.
You know you're mates with someone and he can call you the C word and you don't take it offensively.
Yeah. Oh, Viper, you're so good at Grey Zone. Well done, mate. You're just so good. Fuck no, you are shit.
Good hit with one bullet. What happened to the other 100? You blind old. No, that's what normally I get.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the difference. Nowadays, you have to be like, oh, well done. Better luck next time. Mate, I'm grilling you.
Yeah. No, I expect that. I like that sort of stuff. But you know I like that sort of stuff anyway.
He likes a bit of abuse.
A lot of Aussie mates who use the C word all the time. Yeah,
I'm an English and I use the C word all the time because I forget how offensive it is to other people, but
it is very
I don't
offensive.
give a fuck.
Yeah, I do swear probably too much. And and I'm very conscious of it when I'm on stream. Try not to swear. When I'm off
Can't
stream, I'm awful.
Can't fucking relate. I let out a word I should not have said in a couple of streams ago. No, nothing like N-word level, but bad word. And I didn't catch myself until I ended the stream.
well, it's not. No, I mean, yeah, I swear, mine's more the F-bomb and shit and stuff like that.
No, I go cunt. I go.
Yeah.
I say the C word a lot, like an Aussie, because to me it's just like a fuck. But to some people, it's.
I think swearing you can. It's much more descriptive than offensive for me. It you know.
To me, it adds punctuation to a sentence.
Yeah, it's like something like, yeah, but C word even that bad a word though. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. No,
yeah,
I agree with you, mate.
But again, that's context, isn't it? Any word used, it really depends on the context around it.
When I first met my wife, right? When I first met her, if I said that word in front of her, she'd be like doing all the tips to people. Oh, you can't say that. What? Really bad word.
Yeah, I get that now. 33 years later,
she don't give a flying fuck. She says it now.
Blazing saying we're living in a world where participation trophies are now a thing. Yeah. We had that in my when my son's now. By the way, my son's 25, but my wife actually got, and this is a true story. My wife was told off by the headmistress of the school because she was cheering too loud for Charlie to win a race. So,
sorry, what?
Yeah, he went to this little Church of England school, and
she needs a poke in the throat.
My wife got told off for cheering too loud, and Melanie's reply was, "He's my son. I'm going to cheer till he wins. He's there to win. He won the race, but only because his mum was like shouting, "Come on!"
Yeah.
We're very competitive.
I mean, look, everyone cares so much about other people's opinions, and too much at this point. Like, too much. Like, it goes to one end where you're up in other people's business all the time, or it's the other end where you think other people are up in your business.
Yeah.
They don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Like, I know a lot of people in my life who have like really bad anxiety, right? Which is fine. I get it. But if you truly think when you walk down that street, people are sitting there looking at you, judging you, fuck, are you wrong? Every time I walk down the street, the only thing through my head is, oh, I've got to do that. I need to go pick that up. Oh, I've got a stream tonight. I think my shoes are. I don't even know what the other person looked like. They could be black, white, green. They could have had red hair. Fuck knows. God knows. I don't know. And that's everybody. We all have our own stuff going on. We don't care about each other.
Yeah, I think that's maybe something that there's no community anymore. I think we're getting political now, aren't we? Or we're talking society now. We're not talking politics.
Yeah, not political.
I think that. I mean, don't get me started. Here's a big thing for me. I hate and refuse to use, if I go to a supermarket, or a shopping centre or a mall, automated tills.
You're such a fucking fossil.
Hear me out. Hold on, hear me out. Hear my argument out. Hear my argument out before you say that. I do not use them for two reasons. First reason, it enables the shop or the organisation, Safeway, Tesco's, Walmart, for our across the pond people. It enables them to have reduced numbers of staff and still have the throughput through the tills, right? So still making money and actually making more money because of it. I hate that.
Right.
Because they don't invest it back into lower prices for the shopper. But my biggest thing, the reason I hate them is for the elderly generation that probably go shopping and get out of the house once a week, that interaction with a member of staff or, the girl or the man working on the till might be the only interaction they have with another human being for the rest of the week. And that's been taken away. That's a minor little thing, I know, but that's one of the reasons why I hate those things. And I think life in general has got like that, I love automated till so much quicker because if I have them one item, I'm stuck behind someone who's got a full shop. Yeah, and I get that, and that's why they should have, and they have them in queues where you get 8 items or less. You know, so if someone's got a big shop and they've done a big weekly shop and a big monthly shop, they're in that, and or you can do the scan and you can scan all your shopping and go through. That's a choice. I can make a choice to scan my shop and then just go through and do the scan. Once it totals up, I pay and I bugger off. That's a choice to do that. But I think it just takes away from some of the. You used to be able to go down a shop and people knew you all the time and stuff like that, and I think that takes away from some of the elderly generation.
I agree, but I disagree with you in one major sense, right? I live in London, and for whoever anyone watching, the capital of fucking England. Right?
Oh,
it's one of the biggest cities in the world.
Geography lesson, new tech.
I don't know. They might not know. One of the biggest cities in the world, biggest earners, and one of the most miserable fucking cities in the world. Like, it's horrible.
The tube is awful, isn't it? If you smile at someone on the tube, they think you're going to rape them or mug them or something.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. Yeah, you say, "Excuse me, love." Huh? What? I'm not attacking you, darling. I'm just saying you dropped your fucking tissue.
Look what Legend just said.
You still get human interaction because 9 times out of 10 they light up red and you have to wait for help. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got me on that one, mate.
Exactly. But no, yeah. So
that's an awesome I don't understand. That's an
that
awesome
is a really good answer. I grew up though in Cornwall, which is a tiny little part of England. Like, it's barely on the fucking map. And then in that, I grew up in a little village. Like, I mean, everyone knew everyone type shit. And back then, even the big shopping markets round there, when you had to go into town.
Hold on a second, mate.
Everyone said hello to each other. Oh, he's being shouted at by his missus. I bet you money. He forgets that his camera's on, so I can see him beating his meat on stream. Look at him, look. I'm joking. But no, like growing up in a little town, everyone knew everyone. Every time you walk past someone, you say hello or you say good morning and whatnot. In London, if you do that, oh, good morning. What'd you say to me? What'd you say? You're gonna get stabbed. So I think it's more geographical than anything. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't stand other human beings as well. I can't be asked
I'm in trouble.
Interact with losers. Oh, you're in trouble. What did you do?
Forgot to feed the dogs.
Dickhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time and place for self-checkout. A full cart of groceries, super annoying, but like paying for your gas at the pump, convenient.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the world's going more towards convenience than sentiment now. So it's that level, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I hate shopping. I mean, if I could shop online all the time, I would.
I do.
You know. I keep my little bald matey in his private jets and space stuff. So, well, should I say my wife does? Bezos, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
just feel like the world.
I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking she might be having an affair with the Amazon delivery driver because he's here every day. Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
See, my wife hasn't got there. I think she's having an affair with her fucking phone. The amount she scrolls on TikTok. Ugh, I don't use social media.
I take it your missus not in the house.
Oh, fuck no. Do you think I'd be saying this if she were? Mate, again, I'd be scalped.
Well, Ocean's here, so she's going to tell her. That's 2 things she's got to tell her now. So. No sex because she's always on her phone. I mean, that's awful.
Oh, wow. We're going there, are we? Oh.
Oh. Let's me back out.
Right, I'm going to lurk as going to play some. Mate, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, Legend. It's good to see you again, man. Good to see you.
I want to play Battlefield, but I can't.
Abu! How you doing, man?
Don't call him handsome. He's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, you leave him alone. He knows what he's talking about. He's a good-looking fella.
fucking
One
knows.
good-looking fella knows another good-looking fella.
Nah, his stream's pixelated.
I did say at the start of the stream that people should take a screenshot of me and then print it out and put it in a frame, put it over their fireplace to keep the kids away from the fire. I did warn people.
It's a good. That's a fucking great idea.
I did
Yeah,
warn,
yeah,
I did
yeah,
warn
yeah,
people. I did warn people. So
yeah. You are quite a
People-
fright.
you know, look at me. I'm 22. Look at the state of me. Hard paper round. Oh, dear.
How much ketamine have you been shooting if you're 22?
Oh, mate, I could do with some ketamine now. I tell you, Jesus Christ, my back.
Oh dear. I want to play Battlefield, but I just can't.
Is your net bad?
Sad.
It's not going to come up, mate.
Mate, it's fucking pants. Nah, I just tried it. It just said no.
Have you tried rebooting the router?
I might do a complete reset in a minute
Yeah.
and do like a turn off the
Thanks for alert districts.
turn off the PC, turn off the internet, give it like I don't know 10 minutes,
Yeah, fire it all back
then
up
do it
again.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head off and go and help with dinner because I'm in
Yeah.
shit.
I'll do that in a minute then.
And then if you do that, and then we can get on the stream again a bit later, and we can do a little bit of Battlefield.
Sounds good to me, mate.
So
I want to play some. I'm itching.
yeah, I want to do some Battlefield. So everybody who's watching, if you come back and say an hour, 30 minutes to
I
an
said
hour,
about an hour.
hour,
Yeah.
and then we'll do a little bit of Battlefield and stuff. One thing I would ask anyone, if you're not following, please hit that follow button. We're one away from 90. Obviously, we're going
It gives his life meaning. Make sure you follow.
yeah, gives me something to do in the morning, something to think about. So that would be really appreciated if you follow. See you all later. Yep, we'll see you all soon. We'll see you all in
later,
about an
guys.
hour, and it'll be Battlefield stream, and see where we are.
Have a good one, guys.
See you all later. See you soon, everyone. Look at that. Look,
Right.
look at my little snake going across the screen.